your community, visit findatestnm.org. Simply enter your zip code and find your test today. Don't wait. Find your test at findatestnm.org. Tuesday, March 1st, vote Richard Dickey Townley for City Council District 4.
I love Artesia. I love our community spirit and just how family-friendly Artesia is. And I know we can even be better if we encourage businesses to come to Artesia and embrace the public-to-private partnership that has and will continue to improve our quality of life. Elect me on March 1st, and together we will work to keep Artesia the city of champions.
This ad paid for by Richard Dickey Townley, candidate for Artesia City Councilor, District 4.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Welcome to Bulldog Basketball on KSBP AM and FM and at KSBPTV.com. Bulldog Basketball is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia General Hospital, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Kane Electric Supply, Castle Rentals, Catalyst Church, Central Valley Electric, Cisco Equipment, Crouch Plumbing, Deans Incorporated, Brandon Williams and Farm Bureau Insurance, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire of Artesia and Carlsbad, Ross Mortgage, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block of Artesia, Hermosa Church of Christ, KFC of Artesia, Incredible Printing, J.S. Warden Son Insurance Agency, J&J Home Care, La Fonda, New Hope Baptist Church, Pop's Diner, Smile Expressions, Saudi Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Tate Branch of Artesia, TMJ Auto, and Western Bank. Now, on to the action.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at DeansInc.com.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy. Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at CasaDecorRuidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Home can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
Hello, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here, joined by Coach Jeff Hodling, the head coach for the Artesia girls varsity basketball team. And you're now almost through the first round of district play, Coach. Last week you had 2 games. You went to Portales and you had Lovington. You went to Portales and had Goddard here at home. Why don't you talk about those 2 games? Give us a recap.
Well, 2 tough games for us. We got to go up to Portales on Tuesday and play those guys, and they're pretty good. They're seasoned and have 6 seniors on their team, and you could definitely tell the experience next to us. And we played well. I felt like we played hard and competed, but down the stretch we just couldn't match up with them that well, and they ended up beating us. But again, I thought we played hard and the girls competed. Just came away short. And Portales is a tough place to play. It's always hard to win there. But I think that's going to be the secret here in the back half of the district. You've got to get one on the road. So hopefully we're going to be able to do that this next week. But then Friday night we played Goddard here at our place, and man, had a fantastic crowd and a lot of things going on for the crowd in halftime stuff and different things. So we want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the girls and the boys. But it's just a great game. We just came up a little short. I think it was a 1-point game with under a minute, and they got a basket there and opened it up to a 3-point lead. And we had to foul at the end, but it's really good, but it got away from us. I felt like we got out-rebounded in the third quarter, and that ultimately was our demise. They were able to get – I think they had 3 possessions where they got 3 or 4 rebounds before they scored. So if we could have got those stops there, I think we probably would have won. Had lots of chances. We didn't shoot particularly well, but even so, we were close down the stretch, and I thought we had chances to win the game. So it's disappointing to lose, especially at home during district, but we'll get them again. Of course, we got to go to their place, and it'll be tough there, but I think we got a good chance to beat them if we play hard, rebound, and shoot just a little bit better. So 2 tough games, no doubt. That puts us at 1-2 in the district, but we're ready to start the second half here, and our goal is to go 3-0 in the second half of district and give ourselves a chance to get into the state tournament.
Well, speaking of the second half, you've got Lovington this Friday night at Lovington, and so we've seen them once here, and now you get to go over to their place. Talk about what your expectations are.
Well, we have high expectations going into Lovington. They're down this year, this season. Folks saw us play them here. We took care of them pretty good. I think we ended up beating them by maybe 35 points. It was a good spread, but even so, we began to look at the film even today, and you know, if the fans were here, they saw us shoot really well. We shot 61% from the 3-point line. We were like 9 for 12 or 10 for 12 or something like that. Really high percentage, and so it's great, and that's the way we want to shoot at home, especially during district. But I told the girls, hey, on the road, can't count on shooting 60% from the 3-point line. That's just really uncommon. So we're going to have to play well. Lovington's really gritty. They get after it. They got a lot of athletic girls. So I know it could be a fight over there if we don't take care of business. So we're going to refocus. We're going to talk about rebounding and finishing our shots and taking care of the ball this week in preparation to play Lovington. So it'll be another good game.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're getting ready for that game as we're speaking now. It's going to be Friday night, so hopefully you're there. But if you're not, thanks for tuning in here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Go Bulldogs.
Staff position to work in the Holly Frontier Refinery. You will be responsible for cleaning and sanitizing offices, meeting rooms, bathrooms, kitchen and dining room, and public areas. No minimum education requirements are needed, no experience is required, and pay is $13.50 an hour for this full-time 40-hour-a-week position. Apply at austin-ind.com or call Miss Cookie Look at 832-657-3385. Austin Industrial is an equal employment opportunity employer.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
The Hounds are back on the hardwood Thursday night, February 17th, as they welcome in nationally ranked Lubbock Christian to Greyhound Arena. The ENMU women's team welcomes the 13th ranked Lubbock Christian women at 5, and the men's basketball team welcomes in number 3 ranked Lubbock Christian at 7:30. Don't miss out on every three-pointer, fast break, and dunk during the season. Tickets are only $5 for adults. Kids 8 and under are always free. Visit GoEasternAthletics.com for more information. ENMU men's and women's basketball, all in. Artesia, if you're ready for a change in leadership on the City Council, Tuesday, March 1st, vote Richard Dickey Townley for City Council District 4.
I love Artesia. I love our community spirit and just how family-friendly Artesia is. As a city, we must address our lack of affordable housing so we can attract more families to live in this amazing community. Elect me on March 1st, and I will work to make that happen.
This ad paid for by Richard Dickey Townley, candidate for Artesia City Councilor, District 4.
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizer. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees. So that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
My name is Aubrey Ivy. I am a senior. My parents are Landon and Stephanie Ivy. I am also involved in show choir, National Honor Society, Junior Lions Club, and Faith Baptist Student Ministries. My favorite college basketball team is probably the Texas Tech Red Raiders, and I love being a Bulldog because of the family and support you get from being a Bulldog.
Ever feel like your insurance company doesn't know you?
Insurance Corporation will issue generic plans where agricultural activities occur.
Only a human can visit your farm or ranch to know exactly what you need. That's why for 80 years at Farm Bureau Financial Services, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
Prices are being slashed at Castle Rentals, Artesia's fun and friendly rent-to-own furniture store. Get a free mattress pad cover when you purchase a Serta or Kingdom mattress. Both brands on sale now. Get deep discounts on lamps by Cow Lighting. Beautiful and unique handcrafted lamps made right here in the US of A. Find your new furniture, appliances, or electronics today at Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia. Rent to own or 90 days same as cash on all items.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Mental health has no age limit. That's why Artesia General Hospital's outpatient behavioral health team includes a specialist for children and teens. Honey Coven Weeks serves patients 18 and younger in both Artesia and Carlsbad. 1 in 5 adolescents faces a mental illness that disrupts their life. If you're wondering whether your child is just going through a stage or struggling with something deeper, we can help. Get professional answers and compassionate medical support to help them thrive. Request your appointment at artesiageneral.com/behavioral health.
Hello, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling live from Lovington, New Mexico, here on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. Live streaming KSVPTV.com and out there in the other parts of the interwebs, Facebook and YouTube channel as well. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs starting off this doubleheader against the Lovington Lady Wildcats. The Artesia Bulldogs coming into tonight's ball game 10-12 on the season, 1-2 in district. Fell in that heartbreaker to Goddard last week, and also played well against Portales, but and defeated Lovington the first time around there at the pit. So now we're going starting the second time through district. Artesia girls and boys here, of course, tonight. And we're going to have the national anthem, I think. And if we do, I'm going to keep it here so you'll be able to hear the national anthem. The same as Gene Dow and myself, as we're both here at the Lovington facility. And actually, they're going to go through the lineups, so I'll go through them as well since we have some time. For Lovington, I'm looking up there to see if I can see who the starters are. And they do have them up on the board. Number 23 and number 33. All right, so the starters for the Lovington Wildcats: number 3, Kyra Olivas; number 5, Celeste Dominguez; number 20, Elizabeth Buendia; number 23, Myra Castro; and number 33, Malaya Castro. That's the starters for the Lovington Wildcats. For our Artesia Lady Bulldogs, the lineup goes like this. Non-starters: number 12, Kaylin Greathouse, 5'5" senior. She plays out on the wing and point guard. Number 14, senior, 5'6", Letitia Hammer. She also plays out on the wing and in the post. Number 15, Myra Jimenez, 5'2", sophomore. She plays guard and wing. Number 20, Jalen Bustamante, 5'6", senior post. Number 22, Claudia Castillo, a sophomore for the Bulldogs, 5'9", and she plays down in the post. A wing, 5'4", junior, number 24, Lakin King. Number 33, another one of our sophomore posts. She is the 6-foot Abby Heschild. And number 34, senior, 5'7", strong or down in the post, Aubrey Ivy. The starters for our Artesia Lady Bulldogs, starting at the point guard tonight, number 11, the junior, 5'5", Audrey Vello. Another junior, 5'4", shooting guard and plays point sometimes, 5'4", number 21, Coda Beltran. Her little sister, number 23, Kimber Beltran, is a sophomore, plays out on the wing, and she's listed at 5'5". Post, the 5'10", number 32, Hattie Harrison. Hattie is a freshman. And rounding out the starters for the Artesia Bulldogs, down in the post, sophomore, number 45, Lauren Wagner. She's listed at 6 foot tall. And that is the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. Lovington coming into the ball game 6-17, 0-3 in district.
The Bulldogs 10-12 on the season, and they are 1-2 in district. And as I said, defeated the Lovington Wildcats the first round through, but then fell to Portales at Portales and to Goddard last Friday at the pit. All right, so, yep, we are going to have the national anthem, so stay right here. Join us for that, and then we'll have the ball game. Stay tuned. Great rendition there of the national anthem. I'm not sure who those guys were, but they were good. Sounded great. Hope you can hear it on the radio and online. All right, so we're ready to go. The starters coming out onto the floor for the Wildcats. They're wearing their home white with the blue trim. The Bulldogs in their dark color. It's orange with black numbers and black trim. And it'll be Hattie Harrison doing the honors for the Artesia Bulldogs. And they're set up in a defensive set. Look like we're going to win it easily, which we do. Hattie tips it back to Vello, and we're underway. Bulldogs going from left to right as I face them. Over to the corner it goes to Wagner. Down to the corner. Coda, she picks up the dribble and goes out top to Vello. And Bulldogs will reset. Whoa, coming out on them was, let's see who's at number 20. And Vello drives in, gets the shot put up, the rebound brought down by Lauren Wagner, and she tries to go back up, and she's fouled. So the first rebound of the ball game goes to Wagner, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. And that foul called on number 5, Celeste Dominguez, her first. So Lauren steps line. She's had a great last few games. She makes that first bucket with double-doubles. I don't know how many in a row she's had, but I think 3, maybe 4. And she's on the way already. 1 rebound, 1 board, and she misses the second. So first point of the ball game was on that free throw. Lovington comes the other way. Buendia goes over to the right side to Castro. Back to Buendia, and she's going to skip past over to Castro on the other side. So there's 2 Castros playing for the Lovington Wildcats. To go underneath, shot is up and no good. And fighting for that rebound and getting it was Olivas for the Wildcats. And then the three-pointer drained on the right side by Malaya Castro. And Lovington now leads 3-1. Bulldogs facing some full court pressure here as Wagner comes across the timeline with it. She goes underneath to Harrison. Great pass and a great bucket. Got an assist for Wagner. And up and in, Hattie Harrison on the post. Right side. Bulldogs putting on some full court pressure as well. Lovington's able to get it across the timeline to Buendia. She goes into the lane, little skip jump, and she scoops it up and in. 5-4. Lovington back on top by 1 as down the right side and being shoved. Whoa, she was shoved. No foul called. So Bulldogs turn it over, the first turnover of the ball game. As Vello was coming down the right side, she was bumped, and the official said she stepped on the line. So turnover to the Wildcats. And Hattie Harrison gets a steal, takes it away out top. She goes to the left side, steps up and under, and puts it in. Hattie Harrison now with 4 points and a takeaway. As Lovington again comes down the court. Buendia on the right side. Little jump pass, that's got to be a travel, and that's what it was. Turnover back to the Bulldogs, their second turnover. As Harrison took it away from the from Buendia, or it was actually, I think it was Olivas that was bringing it down. Lovington drops out of the press, 5-5, sorry. All tied up here with 6:08 to go. First period, over to the right side, or to the left side corner. Skip pass, now out top to Vello. She gets hounded, now she goes into the lane, throws up a little runner, and it's good. Nice take there by Audrey Vello. She's on the board with a bucket. And now bringing it across will be Malaya Castro. Gets it over to Myra Castro. Skip pass back to Malaya, back out top to Myra, now over to the left side. And the shot is up short, and there's a rebound for Coda Beltran, her first board of the ball game. She brings it up the court, goes to the left side. She's going to go to Vello. Vello's going to spot for a long three. It's off, no good. On the backside, Myra Castro with the rebound. She dribbles it, gets it to Malaya Castro, back to Myra. She goes in, the shot is blocked. Good block there, tipped out, and coming up with the rebound was Hattie Harrison. She gets it to three-point shot up for, I couldn't get her name out, for Kyra. Coda was no good, but Hattie gets the rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled. So Hattie Harrison now with her 2 rebounds in a row. Now she goes to the line to shoot the 2 free throws. That foul called on number 20 as Elizabeth Buendia, her first. Shot is up and off the back of the rim, no good for Hattie. Checking in for the Bulldogs will be Letitia Hammer, and she's coming in for Lauren Wagner. And 3 Wildcats come in. Let me see if I can get those numbers. Looks like number 14, Ashlyn Burunda. Number 12, Chloe Corral, and the other young lady has a long ponytail. I can't see her number, so I'll have to wait for that. Shot is up for Hattie, and it's going to bounce around, no good. Kimber Beltran gets the rebound. Dribbles once, goes up, no foul call, but it should have went off of Lovington, and it did, so they got a hand on it. So Kimber with a great rebound there on that missed free throw. Goes up, no foul, but it does go out of bounds. So Coda will put it in on the baseline, left side. Calls a play, looking, gets it to Hattie Harrison. She goes up and scores. Great pass, and Hattie Harrison now with 6 points. And Coda with that assist. As the Bulldogs putting on some pressure, Lovington does get through it. Skip pass over to the right side. Number 14 puts up a 3. It's going to be, it goes in and out and in for Ashlyn Burunda. 3-pointer, 9-8. Lovington on top of the Bulldogs by 1. Coda Beltran on the left wing. Going to feed it under to Hattie Harrison. She takes a step, and she's no foul called. Again, they kind of ran into her, knocked her down, turned it over, did Hattie because of that. She didn't go all the way to the ground, but so Lovington gets it across the timeline. Then it's going to be taken away. Coda Beltran says, I'll take that right back. 4th turnover on the Wildcats. Coda will take it down the left side. Now she'll pull it out, get it over to Vello. Vello out top, back to Coda. Coda looks at 3. She's going to take it. It's going to be short. Underneath on the other side was Myra Castro with the rebound. Lovington gets it across the timeline. And Vello almost with the takeaway. It'll go out of bounds off of her. Good effort there by Audrey Vello. I looked right at Myra Castro and said, good effort by Myra, which it was her, the ball was going to her, but Audrey stepped in front of it. All right, so they get it into Burunda, and she goes to the right side corner to number 12, and it's going to be stripped away. They're going to call a jump ball. Okay, so it'll be Lovington basketball. Coda grabbed it and stripped it away in a hurry, but nonetheless, they called a jump. Timeout taken by Coach Hodling. We're going to take one as well here from Kane Electric. Our score 9-8, Lovington. 3:55 to go in the first. We'll be back.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
It was a Lovington timeout, not a Artesia timeout. Sorry about that. So it'll be Lovington basketball as Castro will key it in over from the far side from us here up on the mezzanine, the top shelf. Get in and out top. Swing it to the number 14. Barunda's taken away. Hattie with the steal. She's going to go down and go up and score. Hattie Harrison with 8 points. She has 2 rebounds and 2 steals already to lead the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs go up 11-8 over the Wildcats. And the Bulldogs were leading 9-8. I said it backwards when I said the Bulldogs were down by 1. They were actually up by 1. Shot thrown up, no good. And checking in at that timeout was number 20 for the Bulldogs, Jalen Bustamante. I missed getting her in. Also checking back into the ball game was Wagner as the Bulldogs get it down quickly. And on the left side, Coda Beltran drains her first shot. That's a 2 just inside the three-point line. The Bulldogs up by 3 as Lovington had scored on the other end. And I believe it was number 3 that put that up and in. And now we're going to have a foul called on the Bulldogs. Let's see who they call it on. Actually, it was number 14 that put it in for them. So Burunda now has 5 points. So the foul called on the Bulldogs, number 20, Jalen Bustamante, her first, and the first team foul for the Bulldogs. As Lovington gets it in, shot up, and no good, but a foul called on the Bulldogs. And let's see who they call this one on. So that's called on 32, and that young lady is Hattie Harrison. So her first and the second team foul. And the first shot is up and no good off the front of the rim for Castro. As checking into the ball game will be Kimber Beltran. Getting her first break will be Audrey Vello. Also checking in Hammer, and she comes in for Bustamante. Second shot up, and this one is no good as well. And we're going to have a lane violation on the Bulldogs. He called it on Letitia. She was getting in to block out the shooter and said she got in too soon, and the referee's now going to walk over and coach her. I guess tell her what she did wrong. So they get another free throw, another shot. They missed the first 2. Here's the third one that was the freebie, and this time it goes. So making that shot, it was actually number 30, which is Salcido. So she made that free throw. Skip pass over to Dakota. Out top it goes to Kimber. Turn around, try to get it underneath the Hattie, and that's a turnover on the Bulldogs. As Wagner tried to shoot a pass in there, but there's too much traffic. Lovington got the ball. 13-11, 2:38 to go. The Bulldogs up by 2, almost taken away by Kimber. Lovington Castro was able to corral it up. She drives to the right side, hands it off, and it's going to be stripped, and it goes out of bounds off of Lovington. Bulldog basketball. Good job there by Coda Beltran. Got a hand on that, and just enough to strip it away, and the Lovington player hit it again and stepped on the line. So turnover back to the Bulldogs with 2:20 and counting. Bulldogs lead by 2, 13-11. Kimber goes to the left side to Coda. Coda into the corner to Hammer. Hammer back to Coda. And she's going to have to fight for that one as 14 had come out there, hounding all over the top of Coda Beltran. She's going to pick up her dribble. Bounce pass down to Hattie. She goes, nice pass. Oh, shot is no good. As just a little strong off the backboard was Wagner. Bulldogs moved the ball well that time. Wagner caught it, put it up just a little bit strong. As Lovington turns it over, the Bulldogs grab it. That's their 6th. And getting that turnover, Kimber Beltran, she stepped right in front of that pass. And then turns it right back to him, does Kimber. So the Bulldogs turn it over for the 4th time. And then Kimber steals it away, but it goes off of her and out of bounds. So a lot of back and forth right there with not much production by either team as they put it back and lost the ball. Checking in for the Bulldogs was, I'm not sure who checked in. I looked down. I guess Audrey Vello checked back in. Shot is up, no good. Shot was rebounded on the backside, no good. And then Hattie Harrison will pull down that rebound for the Bulldogs. Up the direction comes Vello. Hattie now with 3 rebounds and 8 points. Long three-pointer off the front of the rim. Pulling that was 2 or 3 feet behind where the NBA point line would be, 3-point line. That was Coda Beltran. She had it in line. It was just off the front of the rim. As Lovington goes in, they're going to turn it over again. Stepping in front of that pass, taking it away was Kimber, and then she loses it out of bounds, but it goes off of Lovington, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. Checking back in for Lovington is number 33 and 20, Buendia. and Castro, two of the starters, check back in. Olivas and number 14, Borunda, take a seat. Kimber on the right wing. Goes to the corner to Hattie Harrison. Skip pass over to Coda. She puts up a three, and it's off the rim, no good. And Lovington will get it. Goes through the hands of Hattie Harrison. And coming out of there with it was Castro. Gets it to Castro. Castro out top, into the corner, and Coda tips it out of bounds. But it will remain Lovington basketball. Tipping it away, and there was a tip away by Wagner. Coming out of there with it is Coda Beltran. She drives it across the timeline. That was the 8th turnover on Lovington. Coda is going to go right underneath. Nice pass. Oh, and she didn't make the shot. It's going to go out of bounds. No, they save it. Lovington saves it. Oh, there's a lot of contact there as Lovington throws it away. But no foul called as Wagner went up. And her shot again was just a little bit strong off the backboard. But Lovington turns it over. Their 9th to Artesia's 4. And down the right side they go to Wagner in the corner. She gets it to Vello. Vello's going to go to Harrison. Harrison back to Coda Beltran on the right side, and she hits the three. Nope, it goes off the back of the rim, no good. Castro comes out of there with the rebound, and that will end the first period. The Artesia Bulldogs lead the Lovington Wildcats 13-11 at the end of one here live from Lovington, New Mexico. We'll be back after this timeout.
When I was young, I thought I had forever to prepare for retirement. But as the years went by, retirement got closer and closer. And, well, I wish I'd have started saving 10 years earlier.
How you spend your retirement depends on what you do now while you're still working. We've helped a lot of area seniors prepare for retirement. Stop in and see us about saving for yours. Western Bank of Artesia, we're big on you. Member FDIC.
Thanks for tuning in here on KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7. We're broadcasting live on the interwebs, KSVPTV.com, and of course at Facebook, KSVP Radio, and on our YouTube channel as well. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs up by 2 here over the Lovington Lady Wildcats, 13-11 at the end of 1. So we're ready to go. Artesia basketball as the starters back on the floor, looks like for both teams. Vello out top to Wagner. Wagner goes over to Kimber. Kimber being hounded out there, gets it to Harrison. Harrison's going to go underneath to Wagner, and she is fouled. Nice pass there. It was a little tough, but Wagner goes and gets it amongst 3 Lovington Wildcats, and she's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. They're going to call that on number 20. That's Elizabeth Buendia, her second. And the Bulldogs, Lauren Wagner at the line. She'll have 2 free throws upcoming. First one is up and good. She is now 2 for 3 from the line, has 2 points, a rebound, and an assist. As Wagner waits for the ball back from the official. Shot is up, and this one's going to be just a little bit long. Coming out of there with it will be Lovington Dominguez as she drives it across the timeline. Up the right side she goes. Bounce bats back to her. It's going to be stolen away. Hattie Harrison pokes it out of there. Wagner comes away with it. 10th turnover. They get it to Harrison. Nice tip back to Kimber Beltran from Hattie, because it was almost, the pass was a little long, and she gets it back to Kimber, and she scores as Lovington breaks the press, gets it down, and Castro's going to shoot it up no good. Hattie Harrison with another rebound, gets it to Vello. Vello gets it up ahead to Coda. Coda on the left side, puts it down, goes down the baseline, stops, gets it to Hattie Harrison. She's going to go back outside to Vello, and the Bulldogs will reset. On the right side, Wagner. She's going to put up a little jumper. It's going to be no good, and Lovington will come away at the rebound. Coming out of there with it is number 5, Dominguez. She'll bring it across the timeline. Goes to the left side, bounce pass. Number 12 puts up a 3. It's going to be no good, and there is a rebound. Well, it was stripped away from her, and now the Bulldogs tie it up. So the rebound went to Vello, and she came down with it. she was tied up, but it kind of stripped away, and getting her hands on it also was Coda Beltran. And the jump ball was called. It'll be Lovington basketball. Wagner checks out, gets a break, and coming in for her is Letitia Hammer. And the Bulldogs switch around when they try to get that ball in. Driving in is Buendia. Her shot no good, and there's Wagner with the, Hammer with the rebound, her first of the ball game. Gets it to Vello. Vello across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, swings it over to Kimber. Kimber on the right side, on to the corner. Baseline goes underneath to Hattie Harrison. Her shot no good, gets her own rebound. Puts it back up, it's partially blocked. So Hattie with the board, but can't finish on the shot. And Lovington comes out of there with it after the block shot on the second attempt. Get it outside to Dominguez. Dominguez drives. Kicks it over to the right corner. Now back outside. Buendia drives into the lane. She'll put it up and in. Buendia with 4 points, and the Bulldogs lead by 3. They were up by 5. Now the score 16-3, and the long three-pointer is going to be put up. And good. Coda Beltran drains it from the left wing, and that was Vello that gets the assist. Coming down through, gets through traffic, is Buendia, gets it to corner to Castro. Back to Buendia. She's going to put up a long three. It's going to be nothing but air, so it's going to go out of bounds. Bulldog basketball. Bulldogs 19, Lovington 13, 5:28 to go in the half. As checking back into the ball game for Harrison is Wagner. And coming in back into the ball game is number 23, Castro. And she comes in for number 42, who I failed to tell you checked in. Katie Bell had checked in. So she'll take a break. They go to the right side to Kimber. Kimber picks it up, swings it over to Coda on the left side, does Vello. Vello in, and she throws it right into a Lovington Wildcat, and then she steps out of bounds. So the turnover on the Bulldogs, and then the Wildcats turn it right back over, fortunately for the Bulldogs. Wildcats had doubled up on, and then Bulldogs almost turned it over again. Good job by Vello going and getting that. She drives underneath, gets it to, nice turnaround there for Wagner. And she was basically almost under the basket. She was able to keep her feet composed, puts a shot up and in. Vello with the assist, her second. Now they go down. It goes through the hands. Nope, they're going to say it only went off of Kimber. I thought maybe Olivas got a hand on it. Kimber got her hand up and touched the ball. And they're going to say out of bounds on the Bulldogs. So with 4:56 to go here in the first half, Lovington takes a timeout. We're going to take one as well. Bulldogs 21. They've stretched their lead out to 7, which is their largest lead of the ball game. It's to 8. It's 21-13, Artesia. We'll be back after this timeout. We're going to hear from Guys Chevrolet.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
All right, we're back here coming in now. This time out of the Lovington basketball. Teeing it in will be Malaya Castro on the left side on the baseline for the Wildcats. She's going to get it in to Myra. Bouncing underneath, turning around. Shot is blocked. Great block there by Wagner. That's her third block. I'm going to go ahead and keep track of those. She has 3 now, and she also got the rebound, her second. And the Bulldogs go across to the left side to Coda. And she throws it up high, but good job by Vello going and getting it. Back out to Coda Beltran. Back to Vello. She'll come around out top, and the Bulldogs will reset here. Going in on the left side, throwing up a runner is Vello, and then we're going to have a foul called on Artesia, and I think he's calling that on Lauren Wagner. So that foul called on Wagner on her attempt to get that rebound. Checking back into the ballgame for Hammer will be Harrison. So the starters on the floor for the Bulldogs here with 4:26 to go in the half. We're in the first half, and the Bulldogs lead by 8, 21-13 here. Second time through district. Bulldogs 1-2, Lovington 0-3 as Castro drives, kicks it over to the left corner to Dominguez, now back underneath. And the shot is up and no good, and there's a rebound for Coda. She'll dribble out of traffic. So Coda Beltran with her second board. Gets it to Vello. Vello up the right side. Picks up a dribble, swings it over to the left side to Coda. Coda into the corner to Kimber. Now underneath to Wagner. She's tied up, and they're going to call a tie up. And it'll be Artesia basketball. So Wagner, as soon as she caught it, they jumped on her and got the tie up. So keying it in will be Coda Beltran, left side baseline. Bulldogs have a great play here. They get it to Hattie. She puts the ball up and in. Hattie Harrison now in double digits. She's got 10, and the Bulldogs go up by 10. 23-13 as Castro to Castro. They get it across the timeline over into the left side corner to Olivas. Skip pass back over to Castro. On the right side, she puts it on the floor, puts up a long two-pointer. It's going to be no good, and there's Coda Beltran with another rebound, her third. She'll dribble it up the left side across the timeline and get it to Vello, and the Bulldogs will set up their offense. Swing it back over to Coda. Coda's going to shoot a long three, and again, it's just short. Coming out of there with the long rebound will be the Lovington Wildcats, and that is Buendia. She gets it to Castro. Castro swings it out to Olivas. Olivas in the middle is going to throw it away. Coming up with that steal is Vello for the Bulldogs. She goes down the floor to Hattie. Hattie stops, puts a shot up and in. Hattie Harrison, 12 points. Audrey Vello with her third assist. And the Bulldogs 25, Lovington 13 as Buendia goes by Vello on the left side. And it's going to be tipped by the Bulldogs, but coming out of there with it will be Lovington underneath. And that is Dominguez, works away. Now she's going to shoot about a 15-footer. It's going to be long on the backside. Rebound put up and in by Olivas, her first bucket of the ball game. And it's now 25-15 as, again, up the left side quickly are the Bulldogs. Back to Vello. She drives into the lane, throws up a runner. She's knocked to the floor. No foul called. Coming out of there with it will be Lovington. And going the other direction is Dominguez. She'll drive all the way in and score her first bucket of the ball game. So Lovington now has it back to 8. 2:25 and counting here in the first half as Vello's going to slow it down, taking a look over at Coach Hodling. Now she pushes it over to Kimber. Kimber picks up her dribble, back to Vello, swing it over to Coda. Coda's going to dribble a couple times, going to toss it into the corner to Harrison, and she throws it away. The toss was a little bit, just a turnover on the Bulldogs. So Lovington the other direction. Castro pushes it by Harrison. Ooh, she might have got away with a walk. Going to swing it outside, and Buendia will put up a jumper. It's going to be no good there for the rebound, and that is her third rebound is Wagner. And then almost turning it over, the Bulldogs, Beltran comes up with it. She's going to drive down and stop and shoot the three, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. 8 points now for Coda Beltran, and the Bulldogs back up this time by 11, 28-17. They're going to go down to Dominguez, tries to put a move and go underneath. Now kick it outside. Long three-pointers up, no good. Hattie Harrison with the long rebound. That's her fifth rebound to go along with her 12 points. Swing it over to Coda. Look at the three on that far side. Does not take it. Back out to Vello. Now swing it over to Kimber. Kimber back to Vello. Back to Coda. Coda's going to go underneath, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Lovington. And stepping around was Dominguez. Got a hand on it. That was a bullet pass from Coda Beltran. As Kimber will check out, getting a break, and coming in for her will be Bustamante. And Lovington sends in 3 players. It will be Bulldog basketball. Coda Beltran to key it in on the left side baseline. And the Bulldogs line up in a little bit different look this time to get it to Wagner. She tosses it back to Beltran. Her shot up, no good. Coming down with it is Dominguez. She drives up the floor. Bounce pass underneath. It's going to be fought for, and Dominguez gets it, and then there's going to be a foul called. And that foul called on number 21 for the Bulldogs. That's Coda Beltran, her first. 28-17, Artesia, 53.67 seconds to go as Coach Hodling not happy with the call, talking to the official. He's saying the same thing just happened down there. He's still arguing it, but to no avail, which makes sense. They're not going to change the call. Still argue with him. Shot up and rolls around and ends up not falling. So the second shot up coming here, and the shooter is number 3, I think, Olivas. He's long here. Nope, it's number 5, actually. It's Dominguez. Shot up, and this one is good. So Celeste Dominguez hits 1 of 2 and now has 3 points in the ball game. As bringing it up slowly is Vello. Gets it to Bustamante. She puts it on the floor, picks up her dribble, goes back to Vello. She's into the lane. She's tripped, and they're going to call a foul, and who on? Number 12. That's going to be the first on Chloe Corral. And the team's 4th. So only 4 team fouls on either club here in the first half with only 40.5 seconds to go. So Coda Beltran will key it in right in front of the Lovington bench. She's going to go to Vello out top. Looking at this 2-3 zone. We'll go to Hattie on the block. She puts it on the floor, tries to drive in, and she's fouled. Blocking foul is going to be called on number 5, Dominguez, her second. No, he called it on number 30. Oh, okay. So on Salcido, her first. They're going to get it in to Coda, gets it in to Wagner, back to Coda. Now Coda looks at a 3, doesn't take it. Goes down the baseline. Now she circles back out, and they're going to get that same foul. They're putting their knees out on the Bulldogs. They've been doing it a lot during the game, but they're calling these fouls late, and that's another block, and that foul called on number 3. That's Kyra Olivas. That's her first. They get it into Wagner. Wagner to Vello on the left wing. Back to Coda on the corner. Her three-point shot is in and out, no good. Wagner there with the rebound, and she's fouled. So going back in there for another great rebound, Lauren Wagner. She'll go back to the line for the third time and has a chance here for 2 points at the end of the half. 14 seconds to go. Bulldogs by 10, 28-18. As Lauren steps up, she is 2 for 4 right now, and now 3 for 5 as she drains that one. So 3 for 5 from the line, 29-18 Bulldogs. Second shot is up, and this one is good as well. So the old toilet bowl effect. And we're going to have a timeout or somebody checking in. Okay, so Kimber Beltran checks in for Bustamante for the Bulldogs. And so the starting 5 back on the floor. 14.3 seconds to go. Lovington will get it in to Buendia. She'll come across and be stopped there, but gets through the traffic, goes right into the lane, throws up a shot. Man, she was just flying in there out of control. The foul called on who? Called on Lauren Wagner, and that's her second. Not on the shot, though. So keying it in will be Olivas. Gets it into number 14, Buendia. She's going to put up a shot. It's going to be short. Wagner with the big rebound. Gets it to Coda Beltran, and that will end the first half. The Artesia Bulldogs lead by 12, 30-18. We're going to hear from Artesia Animal Clinic and get the Tape Branch halftime show going as well. Stay tuned for some stats coming up.
Please pardon our dust as we move into our new facility at Artesia Animal Clinic. We've begun the process of moving into our new facility, which features more exam rooms, expanded surgery and treatment rooms, lab, x-ray, and larger kennels. We're so excited to be moving into our new facility, and we look forward to being better able to help care for your pets. Artesia Animal Clinic, now moving into our new clinic in the same location, 110 West Mahone, just north of Artesia Ford Sales.
We are live at Lovington High School. We're at the half. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading the Lovington Lady Wildcats 30-18. Thanks for tuning in here on KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7, live streaming, ksvptv.com, and at Facebook and YouTube on our channels. Tape Branch halftime show up next. 30-18 Bulldogs.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tape Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tape Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tapebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tapebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tape Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
When it comes to your tires, don't take any shortcuts. Trust Forest Tire. They've been keeping you rolling for 78 years. Forest Tire knows tires, and they know that being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most, delivering service that exceeds your expectations. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Chaos Cafe is the place to kick your taste buds in the face. With some of the best food around, including a big breakfast that can scratch that itch. Whether you're fiending for French toast or begging for biscuits, they've got you covered. Plus, great lunch specials, signature burgers, and some of the most satisfying portions in the galaxy. Chaos Cafe backs the Bulldogs and the student athletes that work hard and play harder. Open Monday through Saturday from 5:30 till 2 at 501 South 1st in Artesia. Put a little chaos in your day with Chaos Cafe, and go Bulldogs.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Hello, Martin here from Frost Mortgage. I want to tell you about something really awesome. It's my Zero for Hero program. Are you a veteran, current military? Do you work in the medical field, the police department, fire department, or are you in the school system? If you are, then we need to talk. My Zero for Hero program can assist you with either your closing cost or your interest rate. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
First aid training for when seconds count. If you needed to save a life, would you be up for the challenge? J&J Home Care offers CPR certification that takes just a few short hours but can help save someone's life. J&J Home Care has authorized instructors providing high-quality first aid, CPR, and AED training for our community, workplace, and is an ASHI-approved training center. To learn more about J&J Home Care and the services and classes available, call 746-2892 or visit them at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
It is halftime here in Lovington, New Mexico. Our Artesia Lady Bulldogs lead the Lovington Lady Wildcats 30-18. Thanks for joining us. This is Joby Hodling and joined by Gene Dow. He's running all the equipment. I just get to talk. So we've got some halftime stats here for you. For the Lovington Wildcats, Kyra Olivas has a bucket, 2 points. Celeste Dominguez with 3 points. She hit 1 for 2 from the line and had a 2-point field goal. Ashlyn Burunda with 5 points. She had a 3-point field goal as well as a 2-point field goal. Elizabeth Buendia has 4 points. Salcido was 1 for 2 from the line, and Malaya Castro has a 3-point field goal. The Lovington Wildcats turned it over 12 times there in the first half. For our Artesia Lady Bulldogs, Audrey Vello with a bucket. She's got 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Letitia Hammer had a rebound there in the first half. Coda Beltran hit 2 threes. I think she's like 2 for 6 from three-point line tonight. She's got 8 points to go along with 3 rebounds and an assist. Kimber Beltran has 2 points, 1 rebound, and 2 takeaways. Lauren Wagner has 6 points. She was 4 for 7 from the line and hit a 2-point field goal. She also has 5 rebounds to go with those 6 points and an assist. Hattie Harrison leading the way. She's got 12 points in the first half. She has 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. The Bulldogs led after one, 13-11, and then expanded to a 12-point lead. So at the half, the score 30-18. Remember, coming up here after this ball game, we have the Artesia boys taking on the Lovington boys here in the doubleheader tonight, second half. And it's a big game for both schools as Lovington trying to get back to even in district. The Bulldogs want to go to 3-1 as they fell in a heartbreaker to Goddard the other night. They beat Lovington at home a couple weeks ago, the first time through district play, so now get to play Lovington here. Lovington's 15-7 and ranked higher than the Bulldogs, even though the Bulldogs beat them head-to-head. Bulldogs 12-10 and 2-1 in district. So stay tuned here for the second half of the girls' action, and then followed by the boys. We'll be back.
Hi, it's Maria.
And Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group.
Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
We'll look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
In Luke chapter 6 and verse 38, Jesus tells us, "Give and you will receive." One of the things I love to do in my free time is to bake. And when you bake, things have to be precise. Well, not here. When you think about the things that we can give, our money, our time, our ears, our talents, God's saying, I want you to just bless people in abundance with those things. And that when you bless people with abundance of those things, I'm going to bless you even more. And so as we think about living life, as we think about going through life, how are we doing? How are we doing at giving? Because when I give, God will bless me way beyond my thought process. And so I ask you, how are you at giving? In a world that is so inwardly turned, how are we at giving to those around us? If you struggle with that, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ on Sundays at 9 a.m. for Bible class and 10 a.m. for worship.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
Faith Baptist Church, like the Artesia Bulldogs, believes in having a winning attitude. We cannot be defeated because God is for us. While we hold strong to the Bible and its teachings, we recognize that we have a biblical mandate to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. At Faith Baptist Church, they help take people from where they are to where God wants them to be. Join them at 10:30 a.m. Sunday mornings as we strive to fulfill our purpose for God. And to all the hardworking and outstanding Artesia Bulldog athletes, thank you for going above and beyond and for proving that character counts.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Georgia and her team at Incredible are excited for 2021. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. The second half is now ready to get underway as they've swapped ends. It'll be Lovington basketball to start things off, and it will be Contreras into Castro. Bulldog starters back on the floor. Vello. Well, I'm going to give you starters here in just a second. I looked up and they're going. They're going to go underneath to the right side to kick it, and number 33 with a shot up and no good, and it's going to go out of bounds off of number 20, Buendia. So the starters for the Bulldogs, Vello, Coda Beltran, Kimber Beltran, Hattie Harrison, and Lauren Wagner, as Vello brings it across the timeline, swings it to the left side to Coda. She's going to go underneath to Wagner. Her shot up and no good. She fights for the rebound, but coming out of there with it is Dominguez for Lovington. She'll turn and look for somewhere to go with it. Gets it out to Castro. Castro swings it over to the left corner to Castro. Castro looks at the three, doesn't take it. Swing it the other direction. And Malaya Castro into the corner to Olivas. She runs down the sideline. Then she'll kick it outside to Myra Castro. They swing it around the top over to the left side. It goes to Olivas. Olivas up the baseline, throws up a shot, no good. And the Bulldogs were out of position that time, and the foul called on Hattie Harrison. Looks like she's okay. She kind of looked like she kind of twisted her ankle, but she got up and walking normally, so hopefully she's okay. They do call that foul. Well, they did call it on Hattie, and that is her second, team's first here. So at the line is Dominguez. Shot is up and good. And that's the and one as she made the bucket. All right, so the score 30-21, 9-point lead now for the Bulldogs as Vello comes across the timeline, swings it over to Coda. Coda going to try to go underneath and throw it away. Turnover on the Bulldogs, their second here. So Lovington will bring it down. That's going to be Malaya Castro, dribbles down the right side. Out top to Myra Castro. Now she goes over to the left side to number 20, Buendia. Then it's going to be almost picked off by Kimber. Goes out of bounds off of her. There was a kid over there that caught it walking down the sideline. I think she might have got that, but they don't call any interference. So Lovington kid was walking down the sideline. He caught the ball, and it is stolen away anyway. So ball bounces. Always seems to go the right way whenever something happens. So the Bulldogs get the turnover. That's the second on Lovington. Vello goes to Coda. Coda throws it down on the left baseline to Hattie. Her shot up and no good. Lovington comes out with the rebound, and it'll be pass over into the corner to Castro. Now to Castro on the other wing. Her shot is up and no good. And Kimber Beltran with the rebound. She'll dribble out of there, but then stop and hand it off. So Kimber now with her second board. She'll get it to Vello, who comes across the timeline. Goes back over to Kimber on the right side. Kimber goes down to Coda. Coda goes up to, nice shot there by Wagner as she powers her way through. No foul called, but she makes the shot count. That's the second assist for Coda and the 8th point. And then it's going to be stolen away almost. Vello almost with a steal on the baseline or on the sideline. But it goes out of bounds off of her, so it'll be Lovington basketball. Bulldogs 32, Wildcats 21. That was the 8th point for, and then another almost steal. Audrey's hands quick tonight. She's quick all the time, getting her hands out there, almost getting those steals. Already has one takeaway in the ball game. Going in and throwing up a left-handed shot, no good. Tipping it around. Bulldogs fighting for it, but it's going to come out of there to Castro. Castro to Olivas. She gets it back to Castro in the corner. Good cover there by Kimber. Castro drives in, throws up a shot, no good. And boy, I tell you what, number 5, Dominguez, just camps out on that side and gets those rebounds. Her shot's no good. And Wagner with another board. That's her 6th to go along with her 8 points. Kimber to Wagner. Wagner puts it up. No foul called. They do call a foul. So Wagner will go to the line once again. She is 4 for 8 from the line. And now she'll get to shoot some more. That foul called on number 23 as Wagner knocks that one home. And that's the first on Myra Castro. She takes the seat. Malaya Castro takes a seat. Myra Castro takes a seat. And number 20, Buendia, take a seat. And I'll try to get you who came in. The second shot, no good. Harrison almost gets a steal. Dominguez gets the rebound, and then a foul called on Hattie. She reached, running down the court. One of those things you probably don't want to do. Freshman. She's just trying to be aggressive, and I like it. It's her 3rd foul, though, so she's going to have to be careful here. We need her in the ball game, and she's out front of that 1-3-1 zone. Hounding Barunda, who had checked into the ball game. Now she goes down to the right side. Shot is up, no good, and they're on the backside getting the rebound and being fouled, I hope. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to be Bulldog basketball. Wagner gets the board, pulls it down, and then immediately they jump on her. I thought maybe they would have called a hold on them, but instead called a jump ball. But the possession arrow is pointing Artesia's way. So Wagner into Vello. Vello comes across the timeline, swings it to Kimber. She's going to go underneath. Wagner puts it up and good. So Lauren Wagner with another bucket. She now is getting close to a double-double. She's got the double in points. She only needs a couple more rebounds, 3 more rebounds. So we're going to have another reach on Hattie. That's, whoa, Jeff. Coach Hodling stands up. Call him Jeff. As he's my brother, but he stands up and gets Hammer in right quick. That's a 4th on Harrison. Being aggressive out top. Timeout taken. We're going to take it as well. Artesia leads 35-21, but we got Hattie Harrison in foul trouble. So coming in for her is Letitia Hammer coming out of this timeout. 35-21, Bulldogs on top. We're going to hear from Catalyst Church. Stay tuned.
Hey Bulldog fans, I'm Pastor Nolan Frederick with Catalyst Church. We're cheering the Bulldogs on to another victory, and we would love the opportunity to tell you about the victory you can have in Jesus Christ. I invite you to join us at Catalyst Church on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. The dress is casual, the teaching is helpful, the music rocks, and your kids will have a blast. We hope to see you this Sunday at Catalyst Church at 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back here to Lovington, New Mexico. The Artesia Bulldogs and Lovington Wildcats duking it out here. The Bulldogs leading here in the third period with 4:17 to go, 35-21, 14-point lead. It'll be Lovington basketball coming out of the timeout. Hammer, Beltran, Wagner, and Vello on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. Lovington gets it in, got them trapped there for a minute. They get it to Dominguez. She drives in, hands it off, shot up and good for number 30, Salcido. That's her 3rd point. And Vello will bring it across the timeline. She's going to go over to the right side. Kimber back to Vello, swing it over to Coda. Coda's going to spot for 3, shot up and in and out, no good. Kimber on the backside gets the rebound, puts it up, no foul. Wagner with the rebound and put back. Wagner with the bucket, and she now has 8 rebounds. She's 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Lovington works it down. They go underneath. Wagner right there to turn that around. Skip it across, and there's Kimber Beltran, steps in front of it. She's going to throw it back to Hammer. Hammer puts it on the floor, picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Coda. Coda over to Vello. She spots for, she goes to, not a shot, she puts it to Wagner. Shot up and good. Lauren Wagner with the great feed from Vello. That's the 4th assist, and Wagner now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 points in the ball game. Another steal going the other direction will be Vello. She's got a wide open layup. She goes up and in. Audrey Vello with her 4th point and her 2nd steal. And the Bulldogs now 41-23 over the Wildcats. Gone a little 6-point spurt here as Hammer doing a good job in the backcourt. But then she's able to go through is the Lovington player. She puts up a shot on the backside. Wagner with another rebound. She is now 1 rebound away from a double-double and a lot of time to go here in the ball game. She gets to Vello across the timeline. She comes, goes to the right side to Kimber. Kimber into the corner to Hammer. Hammer is going to go to back to Vello. Vello puts it on the floor, throws up a runner, and it's going to be off the rim. No good. It goes out of bounds off of Kimber Beltran. So Lovington will check back in with Buendia and Castro. And taking a seat will be Olivas and Borunda for the Wildcats. 2:35 to go in the third period, 41-23 Bulldogs. Remember, we got a doubleheader tonight. Artesia boys coming up. Get it over to number 12 on the left side, Corral. She's going to try to go under. Oh, that was a shot, I guess. It goes off of Wagner and out of bounds. So it'll remain Lovington basketball. Keying it in will be Myra Castro on the right side baseline. She's going to get it in. The three-point shot is going to be off to the left, no good. Coming out of there with the rebound will be Castro. She's going to kick it back over to number 12, Corral. She drives. Her shot no good. Wagner had the rebound, but it was taken away from her. Looked like she was fouled. And then it goes off of the Bulldogs and out of bounds. So looked again, and so did Vello and I both thought the same thing. We both thought it went off of number 5. Her facial expression was priceless. They bounce the ball into Dominguez. She goes into the lane, puts it up, and no good. And then it goes again off of the Bulldogs. Coda Beltran unable to bring it in. She had both hands on it. It goes off of them and out of bounds. So once again, Myra Castro will key it in on the right side baseline. This will be their 5th attempt to get a bucket here. As Buendia gets down underneath, they kick it. Castro puts it on the floor, gets it outside. They swing it over to the corner right side. And the shot is put up and is no good. And number 30 fighting for it with, they're going to call a jump ball. Good job, good effort there by Wagner fighting for it from Salcido. They're going to get another chance at it as the possession arrow points their way. The Lovington Wildcats, they get it in to Buendia. Buendia to Castro, who puts up a long three, tipped out of there, and Letitia Hammer will get that rebound. She'll get it to Vello, and the Bulldogs will finally get a chance here. That was the 6th effort there. Wagner gets the ball, skips it over the left side to Coda, and then she has it poked out of her hands by Dominguez. It'll remain Bulldog basketball. Bulldogs will key it in over on the sideline corner. It'll be Coda Beltran doing the honors. And she's going to go out to Vello. Into the lane she goes, puts up a little jumper. Oh, she made a pass. Nice pass. Wagner puts a shot up. It's no good. Coming out of there with it, Dominguez flies down the court for the Wildcats. She stutter steps, goes to the right side. Coda and Vello there. Now she dribbles through that, kicks it over to the left side. Buendia with the ball. She goes underneath, and there's a steal for Wagner. Her first steal. She just stepped right in front of that pass and caught it in the air and handed it off to Vello. Bulldogs, Kimber on the right side, wide open for three, and she does nothing but drain it. Kimber Beltran drains it. She now has 5 points, and the Bulldogs 44 go up by 21-23 as the Wildcats, Castro puts up a three. It's going to be off the backboard, no good. Dominguez hustling, gets the rebound. To the right corner she goes, hounded over there by Vello. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the coach right in front of him where Vello and Coda were giving her fits. Coach calls timeout before she steps on the line. So with 30 seconds to go here in the third period, the Bulldogs now lead by 21, 44-23. And this is just a 30. They put a 1 minute on the board, so we'll take it. We'll be back after this timeout and hear from CVE.
You may have heard of SmartHub. SmartHub is Central Valley Electric's online tool for members to manage their electric account. With SmartHub, not only can you securely pay your bill online, you can view your detailed electric use 24 hours a day. You can report an outage while staying up to date with the latest co-op news, compare past and current electric use. Sign up for paperless billing or reoccurring payment so that your payment is never late. The best thing is you can access SmartHub from your computer, tablet, or smartphone, so it goes everywhere you go. Visit cvecoop.org to get started or give us a call.
All right, Bulldog fans, 44-23 here as we wind down this timeout. The Artesia Bulldogs leading the Lovington Lady Wildcats with under a minute to go here in the third period as the final 5 seconds of this 1 minute timeout click off. Bulldogs check in. Coming in for the Bulldogs will be Hammer, Ivy, Vello, Coda, and Kimber Beltran. Corral with the ball out top. Oh, it's taken away. Good job there by Hammer with the steal. She's going to drive down and get it to Kimber. Up and in. Great job by Letitia Hammer. Gets the steal and the assist. Kimber Beltran finishes on the left side. And she now has 7 points in the ball game. Coming the other direction is Buendia. She drives through traffic and goes up and scores. Good take there by number 20, Buendia. We're down to 4 seconds. Vello needs to hustle. I don't know if she realizes. I guess she doesn't, and it doesn't matter anyway. It's into the half or into the third period. Artesia 46, Lovington 25. 21-point lead here for the Artesia Bulldogs to end the third period. And just a reminder again, the Artesia boys basketball team taking on Lovington about 15-20 minutes immediately following this game. We'll probably have an interview with Coach Pollard and then have some sponsors, and then we'll have that second game, so stay tuned. But right now, fourth period coming up here, girls leading 46-25 over the Lovington Lady Wildcats.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, so it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
But they give me a headache, Gene. Looking like this. All right, so we're back here. I was telling Gene about getting a headache from these glasses, my readers that I wear. And if you've seen me at Bulldog games, I got them down on my nose, looking over the top of them for the game. Bulldogs go underneath. Nice pass and nice finish by Wagner. Man, Bulldogs are really feeding it down to Wagner very well. Good ball movement and then Coda Beltran feeds it down to her. She scores. The other direction, Lovington comes. Three-pointer's no good on the backside. Fighting for the rebound was Kimber, but it goes off of her hand and out of bounds. Anyway, I was telling Gene that I keep these readers down the end of my nose, so when I look down at my writing, I can see it. It's crazy that I got to have these things. All right, so number 10 steps back, shoots a three. It's no good. Vello with the rebound. That's her third, and she'll drive the other direction with Buendia hounding her all the way down up the right side. Going to hand it off to Kimber. Kimber puts it on the floor, picks it up, kicks it out top to Coda. Coda back to Vello, and the Bulldogs are reset. Back over to Kimber on the right wing. She's going to spot for three again, and guess what? Oh, it's in and out, no good, but guess who's there for the putback and foul? She is fouled hard, and that is Lauren Wagner, and she has it. She's got her double-double now. She's got 10 rebounds to go along with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 points for Lauren Wagner. Fantastic game for Lauren, and she's had multiple double-doubles this year. She puts up the first free throw, goes in and out. And they're waving in somebody. So checking in will be Olivas for number 23, and that's Castro, Myra Castro. Also coming in is number 5, Dominguez. And taking a seat will be number 44, Aranda, who I failed to get her in a while ago. Second shot is up and good for Wagner. 49-25, biggest lead of the ball game for the Bulldogs as the Lovington Wildcats get it down to the right side, going up and under, no good. Wagner there for another big rebound. Gets it outside to Coda. Coda's going to turn around and bounce pass it back to Vello, who comes across timeline to Coda on the left side. She puts it on the floor to Wagner on the baseline. Going to go underneath to Hattie. Hattie spins around, has it tipped away from her, so a turnover on the Bulldogs. Their third here in the second half. Coming up the other direction will be Dominguez. She drives into the lane, kicks it to Buendia, who puts it on the line. She'll drive in the lane, throw a shot up, and they're going to call a foul. And I'm not sure who on, but I think I know. And they do call it on Lauren, and Lauren kind of made a face like I don't know what it did. And she just was standing in the lane, had her arms straight up, and kind of circled her and went underneath and kind of threw up a shot. Was number 20, Buendia, but she kind of bounced off of Wagner, and so the foul was called on Lauren. First shot is off the front of the rim, no good. 49-25, 6:34 to go here in the ball game. Bulldogs lead as Buendia gets the ball back from Mr. Official, and we'll have a second opportunity here. Mr. First, but second coming up. It's up, and this time nothing but the bottom of the net for the young lady, Elizabeth Buendia, and that's her 7th point here in the ball game. As Vello taking her time, crosses, goes over to Kimber on the right side, back to Vello, swings it back to Kimber. Back to Vello, now over to the left side to Coda. She's going to step toward the three-point line. Nobody comes out on her. She puts a shot up, no good. But, oh, great rebound by Hattie Harrison. She goes back up, and no foul called when Hattie got, man, it looked like she got hit, but no foul called. So the rebound comes down. It was tied up, and so on the tie ball, Lovington basketball. As checking back into the ball game will be who? Number 23 checks in. That's Myra Castro. It looked like more than one Lovington player came off the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. So who checked back into the ball game? I'm trying to see. It looks like maybe number 12, Corral. All right, so Lovington's number 14, Borunda. She may have checked in as well. Comes down. She gets the shot off. Three-point effort. It's going to be no good. And there's a rebound for Hattie Harrison. Hattie now with 7 rebounds. Up ahead it goes to underneath. Hattie Harrison wide open and up and in. Vello saw her. That's her 5th assist for Vello. Hattie Harrison with her 14th point in the ball game. And Bulldogs lead now 51-26. Dominguez drives, kicks it to across, and it's almost taken away. Number 14 shoots up that's not a 3, it's 2. So Burunda hits her 7th point of the ball game, and it's 51-28. As Vello taking her time, walking across the timeline, now picks it up a little. Goes to the right side, Kimber, back to Vello, swings it, back to Kimber, back to Vello, swings it over to the left side, Coda. Back out top. Now they go to Harrison on the block. She goes underneath, and we're going to have what? 3 seconds called. So 3-second violation on the Bulldogs. So back to Lovington it goes as Castro keys it in. Bringing it across the timeline. Lovington almost threw it away. Dominguez chases it down. Gets it outside. The three-point shot is going to be up and no good. There's another rebound. Tipped out of her hands and out of bounds. But another rebound for Lauren Wagner. That's her 12th rebound. As checking back into the ball game for the Wildcats will be Buendia. And getting a seat, taking a break will be Barunda. Wagner to Vello. She'll trot it across the timeline. We're down to 4:45. Back to Vello. She's going to go to, she almost turns it over. She chases down the tip ball. Does Vello, kicks it over to Coda. Coda puts it on the floor, on the baseline. Now she dribbles between her legs and loses it. Turnover on the Bulldogs. They're 4th here in the second half. 10th overall. So it'll be Lovington basketball as Buendia brings it across the timeline. Bulldogs now in a 2-3 zone. Shot is up, no good. Backside rebound, Kimber Beltran. She'll get it to Vello and the Bulldogs will bring it down. 4th rebound for Kimber. She gets the ball from Vello over on the right side, puts it on the floor, kicks it over to Coda. Coda tries to go to Vello. It's almost tipped away. Now they go underneath and finishing on the underneath. Her shot no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up no good. Then it goes off of Lovington. It'll be Bulldog basketball. So another rebound for, another rebound there for Wagner. And it'll be Bulldog basketball and a timeout taken. So we'll take it as well. The Artesia Bulldogs 51, the Lovington Wildcats 28. 4:02 to go here in the 4th and final period. And the Artesia Bulldogs, barring a great comeback, they're going to get this win, and they're going to improve to 2-2 in district play. 2-2 in district play. All right, so we'll be back. Artesia Ford up next.
Did you know Artesia Ford has been open for 50 years and owned by the same people for every day they've been open? I'd say they must be doing something right.
By the same people? So the person I bought my truck from might have sold my grandfather his trucks?
I bet they did. That's a family tradition I could be proud of.
Artesia Ford, open for 50 years and counting. Visit Artesia Ford at 307 North 1st Street in Artesia to be a part of a family tradition you can count on for the next 50 years.
51-28, Artesia leads the Lovington Lady Wildcats. It's going to be Bulldog basketball on their end of the court. And on the left side baseline, keying it in will be Coda Beltran. Starters on the floor for the Artesia Bulldogs. Beltran, Harrison, Wagner, and Vello. Vello with the ball out top. She's going to go underneath Dakota. Her turnaround to Hattie. Hattie goes up, and it rolls around no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Hattie Harrison with the board and a bucket. She now has 8 rebounds, 2 away from a double-double. Is just going down was number 20, and Bulldogs just kind of did an Olay defense, kind of got out of the way that time, let her go in and score. 53-30, 23-point lead for the Bulldogs. We're down to 3:30. Kimber on the right side, going to go underneath to Wagner. Her shot up, no good, and Lovington comes out of there with it. It'll leave us. She'll drive up the right side. Drives into the lane. She's going to kick it over to the right side to Buendia down the baseline. She goes jump stop, and her shot is blocked. That's the 4th. There's another block, 5th. Another block, 6th, and a rebound. So 6 blocks, 3 in a row for Wagner. And she got the board. Vello to the far left corner baseline. Now up just a little jumper. Coda Beltran, she drains it. Vello with another assist. That's her 6th. That's what you want to see out of that point guard. Again, working her way around Harrison into the right corner. Throw up the shot. It's no good. And fighting for the rebound was Coda, but it goes out of bounds off of her. As Haschild will check in, and Wagner will get a break here. Keying it in will be number 23, Myra Castro, right side baseline. Gets it out to Buendia. No, that's, it's away. Coming out of there with it is Hattie Harrison. She drives to the right side, going to get it ahead to Kimber. Back to Hattie. She goes up and in. Nice ball movement there. Great passing and a nice finish by Hattie Harrison. That's Kimber's first assist. Stolen, taken. Oh, they're going to say she was out of bounds. Coda Beltran almost with the steal. Checking back into the ball game, Katie Bell, Malaya Castro, and number 4 checking in, Audrey Alexander for the Lovington Lady Wildcats. As Myra Castro keys it in to Malaya Castro. She loses the dribble but goes back and gets it. Swings it over to Myra. Now into the corner to Alexander. Back out to Myra. Gonna try to go underneath. It's tipped by Vello but out of bounds. So it'll remain Lovington basketball. 57-30. The Bulldogs now lead by 27 after that last bucket by Hattie Harrison. Castro out top. Kicks it over to the left side to Alexander. She's able to track down the ball. She turns, throws up a shot on the backside. Vello with the rebound. And she'll bring it out of there. Audrey Vello now with 3 boards. Up the right side, goes over to Coda Beltran. Puts it on the floor, dribbles into traffic to Haschel. Haschel kicks it over to Kimber. Her three-point shot is up and good. Kimber Beltran with another 3. She now is in double digits, has 10 points, and Abby Haschel gets on the board. She's got an assist. Lovington throws it away, coming out of there with it. Coda Beltran. It's her first takeaway. She goes the other direction. Dribbles back, stops, shoots a 3. Nobody came out on her. It's no good. Fighting for that board was Haschel, but Lovington's able to get it. So we're down to minute 15 and the score 60-30. 30-point lead for the Bulldogs. Katie Bell turns, her shot up, no good. Coda Beltran with the rebound, and then they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. So turnover. Checking in for the Bulldogs is going to be Hammer, Ivy, and Jimenez, Bustamante. And Harrison, Beltran, and Beltran will get a break here with 1:08 to go. And we're going to have another buzz right before they, and the official was waving the official over to the scores table. So on the floor now for the Bulldogs, Audrey Vello, let's see, Letitia Hammer, Jalen Bustamante, Aubrey Ivy, and Abby Haschel for the Artesia Bulldogs. 1:08 to go in the ball game, and they're still discussing something. So what do we got going on here? Got a technical foul, I guess. They don't ever tell us, but it looks like maybe somebody that checked in was not on the books, maybe. So with 1:08 to go, Audrey Vello will step down to shoot the 2 free throws for the technical. First shot is up and good for Audrey. It's her 5th point. She has 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 rebounds, and 5 points. What a great game for Audrey Vello. Second free throw is up, and it's good as well. So, and that should be Bulldog basketball, too. So Bulldog basketball after the, oh, they're saying it's white. Okay, so I guess on that it's not Bulldog basketball. Yeah, it is Bulldog basketball. Yeah, I thought it should be, yeah. The girls were all confused, and I guess the officials weren't being loud enough. I don't know. But Bustamante into Vello. We're down to minute 5 to go as Vello crosses the timeline. Goes to Haschel. Haschel's going to be hounded. Kicks it over to Bustamante, who's going to shoot a 3. It's going to be long. Fighting for that rebound was Ivy, but Lovington's able to come out of there with it. Up the floor they come. Throw it over to number 10, Cooper, who had checked in. That maybe that's, oh, and then a great steal for Haschel. And she gets it to Vello. So another turnover. That's their 8th. Down underneath. Oh, and it goes through the hands of Ivy. I think she was thinking, get that shot up. But it goes through her hands and out of bounds. 6th turnover on the Bulldogs. But Haschel with her first takeaway. She now has a rebound. She has an assist and a steal. She comes out on the 1-3-1 zone. And they bounce past it. Hammer almost with the takeaway. Over to the right side, it goes to Lovington. Lovington gets it back out to Cooper. Cooper has it taken away, but they're going to call a foul, I guess. Oh, no, it just went out of bounds. So checking in is Lakin King for the Bulldogs. And she's going to get ready, and they get it into Lovington. Just went out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. Over to the right side. It goes, and throwing a shot up, no good. And there's King with the rebound. She'll dribble out of there with it. Up the left side. Still dribbling around out top. Throws it over to Bustamante, and that will end the ball game as a lot of Bulldogs get on the board tonight with rebounds or assists or takeaways and points. We're going to go ahead and start. We're going to hear from Eastern New Mexico, Roswell, as we get the Guys Chevrolet postgame show going here. Probably have Coach Pollard up here in a minute, so stay tuned for that. And the final stats for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs as they win 62-30 here and go 2-2 in district. And Lovington falls 0-4 in district. All right, we'll be back. Stay tuned.
ENMU Roswell welcomes new and returning students to register online and on campus for the coming spring 2022 semester. Prepare for brighter days ahead and learn essential career skills in arts and sciences, technical and health education right here at home. Classes start January 18th. Call 575-624-7000 or log on to roswell.enmu.edu.
Success starts here. ENMU Roswell.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Artesia Bulldogs win the ball game 62-30. And we've got Coach Pollard coming up here to visit about the win. I don't know. Jean says, what did you do? And I'm like, I don't know. Hi, Coach. I'm okay. She gets her headset on. So, Coach, a good win. You guys go to 2-2 in district. Good road win here against the Lovington Lady Wildcats. Kind of walk through some of the things you guys see from the bench, the positives, and some of the things you're going to work on as you get into the last 2 games of district next week.
We talked all week about playing up to our potential as a team and not letting who we play dictate our tempo. And I think the girls did we started off a little rocky at the beginning. We sure didn't start off like we did the last time we played them, but
right.
You know, we adjusted, and I think we kept our composure through the whole game, and I think the girls did pretty well. Everybody got in the game, got to see some minutes, so it was a good team win.
I just said that. I guess everybody did get in. Maybe not that was on my roster. They weren't all here, maybe.
Right.
But
Yes,
I think
that's right.
everybody that got in the ball game got on the score sheet in one way or another.
Yeah.
With a rebound or a steal or a point or something. Couple of your players really doing some good things. Another double-double for Wagner. Hattie Harrison had a great night on the boards and scoring-wise. So the team kind of, like you said, kind of melding together. Got some threes from the Beltrons.
Yep.
Just overall good game.
Everybody's doing their part, putting, adding to the game. So it's good. It's what you asked for going into 2 tough games next week.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
That's
at
right.
Pitt.
Thank you.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're going to go ahead and get the post-game show going. Stay tuned. I'll have some stats for you.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
At H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they make sure your return gets done right. It's not just numbers, boxes, and forms. It's personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. With an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Taxes may be more complex than you think. Visit your local H&R Block